Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Long time no see. I only say that because I just got done filming my basketball video. You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the MLB main slate video slash Coors Field slate video. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We got cash prizes coming up soon, guys. I'm going to be doing cash prizes out of my own pocket. Just my way of saying thank you to everybody to getting me to 4K. Um, Hopefully we can get to 5K before the season's over. Sorry, I still got like I said in my last video, I had a big plate of freaking pasta, and I shouldn't shoot YouTube videos before or sorry after I eat, and I stutter too because guys, I've been doing this pretty much a little bit over a year. And before every video and during every video, I just get so nervous. I don't know why. That never goes away. So maybe I'm not a good public speaker. I don't know, but yeah, that explains my stuttering a lot. I get nervous, you guys. I just want to sound good and look good, but yeah, it is what it is. Sunday night, easy like Sunday morning. So we're gonna get through this just fine and dandy. Hopefully, I won't stutter too much like I just did there. But it is a course field slate, so strap yourselves in. There is actual good value to be had at Coors from what I've seen. I've already went through the slate as usual. Um, oh, before I forget, I finally, guys, finally took a L today in baseball. The streak, no, didn't do a video last night. Guys, I just couldn't do it. I was so freaking spent, more than usual, because you guys know me, so much going on with the DFS club and everything. Um, So I got two MLB lines that cashed. I had some NBA lineups that cashed. I did good in NBA tonight. Just MLB finally. I think I needed to take an L because for me taking an L is I lost more than I played. So got a 129 here in the AM slate. How about my Oakland A's, huh? Yeah, buddy. Got a 129 there, and then the late slate on FanDuel. It was actually high scoring. Lamette had a perfect game going into the sixth. It was looking beautiful, but yeah, a 160 barely made it across the finish line here. So, yikes. And then another NBA slate. I was one, that was the morning. And then this one here, if you saw my NBA video, yeah, I rostered Alex Len, and I shouldn't have done that. Otherwise, there would be lots of glory to be had. So, not bad. I mean, but I had to take an L, and this is my first one in what, guys, like 2 weeks? So, and Sundays are weird. But no excuses here. No excuses, none. Guys, you want lineups? You want cheat sheets? You want the best advice? We got three providers in here. You got www.dfsclub.com. Excuse me. You got DFS Space. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You got the DFS Whispers. You get every single sport. You get KBO, NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, and yes, we cashed in MMA. We're gonna do it again because that is my other passion is MMA. It's one of my top favorites, and I'm so glad they still had the fights. God bless Dana White for doing that during the pandemic. Click the join now button. Jesus Christ. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And these are your plans, guys. We are the cheapest in the industry, and we did that for a reason. It was a big middle finger to the other providers that charge you way too damn much for losing all the time, right? I'm the only one that I know of that shows, right? Maybe no, actually, I think I am the only one that shows how we did. I can go through everybody in the club because people we win every day. To be technically honest with you, they take our advice and make our own lineups too, and when they make their own lineups, they end up winning. So www.dfsclub.com, guys. Come join the family. We have a great, friendly community, and I know how important that is to lots of you because I've been in other communities where people were not so nice. So I don't put up with that in my chat room, but it hasn't been an issue. So it's been a great thing. We're one big happy family, all working together to try and get what? Glory. That's right. It's all about the glory. www.dfsclub.com. Yes, come check us out. All right, so let's get into it. Tatis went homer, and then Yelich. What a day for Yelly, man. Looks like he's back. I was so hard on him early in the year, but rightfully so. So the top option here is Patrick Corbin. 10-4. I'm not going to go here. I don't think it's necessary, especially on a core slate. Paying 10-4 for Patrick Corbin for what he'll probably get, if we're lucky, 20 fantasy points. Nah. Washington's no joke. And I was looking at a lot of Washington players. They actually have good records against Corbin, so I'll take a hard pass there. I do like Dallas Keuchel here at 7-8, going up against Detroit. Lifetimes, he's faced 65 batters. There's 16 for 65, bat 248 against them lifetime. 26, 11, 12 fantasy points, so not too bad. Going up against, Detroit had a couple games there, guys, where they were scoring a lot of runs, but that stopped today. So, Dallas Keuchel, you can definitely go there at 7-8. Then you got Radney Dominic. I remember last time I recommended him, he did good, right? But they upped his price to 7-5. The only thing that bothers me is he's going up against Milwaukee, and they're starting to heat up, right? He's never faced them before. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me, but he's been like one of the most consistent pitchers, 18, 20, 10 fantasy points. So just use with caution, Randy Dominic. Next up, this is probably my favorite bang for your buck pitcher is Kyle Gibson, 8-6, 22, 15, and then there was that one game he got blown up and got -4. But last two outings have been outstanding. They'll be in Texas, going up against a weak Seattle offense. What more do you want, right? The Mariners are only batting .265 lifetime against them. So, as you know, it's a new stadium. It's not hot in Texas anymore. Balls are staying in the park. So, Kyle Gibson, get him in there at 8-6. Dustin May, you can take a shot here. He ain't going to win no beauty contest or anything, but this kid's not bad. 7-7. Against San Diego, San Diego's hit and miss, right? Some games they'll go off, some games they won't score shit. You just got to worry about Tatis, and that's pretty much it. Machado's seen better days. They are batting .289 lifetime against them, so if you're going to play him at 7-7, you are going to take a risk. But it's DFS, right? That's what it's all about, taking the risks. You guys, if you want to really get cute, you could go John Gray at 7K at Coors Field. Because one, he'll be 0 owned, and he's just having a down year. 9, 10, 11 isn't bad fantasy point wise for 7K, but last season his strikeout rate was just phenomenal. And Arizona, their offense does not scare me. Their offense lifetime though was 369 against them, so they must have played a lot in Coors Field, but only if you want to be really risky. But guys, I only play like 2 to 3. I play 2. Let's face it, guys. I play 2 lineups in MLB on the main slate, and then I play the turbos and the nights because they've been so far apart. But if you're like me, probably don't do it. But if you're those 100 lineup type of people, then yeah, I would get some exposure, dude. Why not? The ownership will be very low. And again, when I had that takedown last week, I picked the 2 cheapest pitchers on the slate, and it worked out for me. I'm not saying to do that this late. I ain't going near there's no good cheap pitchers here, so we'll take a pass. All right, so let's go to first base. All right, so I'd love to play Olsen, but just not at 4-7. He's been on fire lately. Yuli Gurriel had a nice game today. 4-3. Who's he going up against? A righty versus Webb. I don't know. Gurriel's not bad. I'll put him in my player pool. I like the price. It's 4-3. He had like almost a damn 30-point fantasy day today. So that's what he does. He'll do it in little spurts, and we want to catch him when he's doing that. So 2 good games in a row. So Gurriel versus the Giants versus a Webb. Yeah, get him in there, guys, at 4-3. It's not all about Coors Field. All right, you can go other spots. Let's see here. Who else do I got here? I got Daniel Vogelbach. Now, I just told you about Gibson, right? But Look at Vogelbach against Gibson. 4 for 5, 3 singles, 1 HR. And he's only 3-7. So if you're going to, it's okay to put one batter up against your pitcher, but that's it. Don't go more than one batter. Your batter, let's say Vogel hits a home run off of Gibson, right? You got Gibson in your lineup. What's that take off? 2 fantasy points for Gibson? But Vogel will get you 14. So do the math. So a lot of people are against even putting one batter against their pitcher, and I don't get it. But I'll do it if it's necessary. 4 for 5 lifetime against Gibson, and he crushes righties. Vogelbach is pure power. So get him in there at 3-7. Next up, so some cheap Arizona guys for cores. Christian Walker bats 5th, and he's only 4-3. These Arizona guys are really cheap. 3 for 8 lifetime versus Gray, 2 singles, 1 double. So 4-3, I can definitely go there, especially if he bats 5th in the batting order. Absolutely. I was surprised by these Arizona guys and their pricing. It's really, really, really low. Next up, we got Eric Hosmer. That's right, Eric Hosmer. 3 for 5 lifetime versus May. 3 singles. Going up against a righty. Crushes righties. Bats 5th in this San Diego lineup. So 3-3 for a guy that bats 5th. So when I'm doing I've done even that takedown lineup I had, I did it on the fly. So I do GBPs. I try and roster the batters. Obviously, you want to go 1 through 5, right? But I really target batters 1, 3, and 5. And every lineup, that's what I try and do. 1, 3, and 5. That seems to be working out for me. So if you want to take that on, try it out. I mean, it's been working for me. So especially if they're at this price, 3-3, you're not risking much. So Eric Hosmer, get him in there. Then you got Michael Chavis, 3-1. Going up versus Yarbrough, he's 6 for 8, 4 singles, 2 home runs, guys. That's phenomenal. And he's only 3-1. Bats 7th. He's scheduled to bat 7th, but we'll see. You never really know the batting order. But get him in there, guys, at 3-1 and 6 for 8 against him. Give me a break. And this is the one I wanted to really highlight. He's having a dog shit year. Jake Lamb, right? But against Gray at Coors Field, he's batting 389. He's 7 for 18, 3 singles, 3 doubles, 1 home run. So if he plays, they've given him days off because he sucks so bad. But hopefully they see his record against Gray and they throw him in there. Get him in there at 2-7. I don't care what batting order he's in. 2-7, Jake Lamb, clutch. And then you got Cronenworth here. Sound like damn Commonworth, 2-3. If he plays, get him in there. Going up versus May, he's 1 for 2, 1 home run. All right? If you can get a home run out of a 2-3 player, you put Jake Lamb and Cronenworth together in a GPP and they both get it. Oh my God. You're just laughing, right? You're just like, I'm a genius. But don't forget about these guys down here on the bottom. All right, so let's go to second base. All right, so we're getting a pretty good price on Christian Hierro here. He's under 5K, which is rare. And he's going up against a righty. He crushes righties. So, again, he's going up against he's going up against Dobnik, who we just talked about. No record to go off of, but, again, they're starting to wake up. So, try not to sleep on him, especially when he's under 5K. Next up, again, another price that's cheap, especially for Coors Field. It's Marte. I know Marte sucks this year. I know. It's frustrating when you play him because we all know what he's done in the past. And for some reason, he's struggling. Maybe he needs a crowd behind him. I talk about that. I think that's a factor with all sports. Some are performing, some are not performing. It's about the crowd. I think he needs a crowd. Going up against Gray, he's 8 for 18. That's a 444 batting average, ladies and gentlemen. That's 7 singles, 1 triple. No home runs, right? You're paying 5K, you want a home run. Lefty, righty, it doesn't matter. His OPS is about the same. But Marte at 5K, get him in there. That's a great, great record. He's due. He is really due. And then you got Garrett Hampson here, 4-3, Colorado side of things. Against Ray, he's 2 for 5, batting 400. So lots of ways you can go here at Coors and not pay out of your ass, you know. So the Garrett Hampsons and damn the Lambs out there, get them in there, guys. That's just good value. The Cronenworths out there, you know what I'm saying? So let's go to third base. All right, so Nolan Arenado's a no-brainer, guys. He's 6'3". Hopefully that just drives some ownership off. Against Robbie Ray, number one, he's a lefty. Nolan Arenado crushes lefties. 6'3". I haven't seen that price high. I mean, is that Giannis Antetokounmpo? I haven't seen an MLB be 6'3". That's not a pitcher. So I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you've ever seen anybody priced that high. But with all that value I just showed you guys, this is why you tune into the video. He's going up against a lefty, crushes lefties versus Ray. He's 14 for 42, batting 333, 3 home runs, 5 singles, 5 doubles, 1 triple. Robbie Ray hasn't been in the league that long, but he's already had 42 at bats against him. So you got to find a way to get him in there, guys. Nolan Arenado is one of my must plays. One of them. All right. Next up, Devers 5'2". I mean, every time I play him, he gets me a goose egg, and it's happened every single time this season. Going up against Yarborough, though, he's 5 for 13, 3 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. He's 5'2", which is priced up. Bats second for Boston. I mean, I guess you'd have to really twist my arm, though. And then we got Chappie here, Matt Chapman from my Oakland Athletics. He is going off, guys. He's going off. Look at his last 3 games. 21, 19, 10 fantasy points, guys. When he sees the ball this well, look out. I wish he got points for defense because he wins the Gold Glove every year. He's just amazing to watch. But for 4.9, definitely get him in there if you can at third base, especially if you're doing multiple lineups, guys. Because you can only play one. You can only play Ariano because third base only and Chaps only third base. A lot of them are third base, second base, third base, outfield. You know what I'm saying? But these 2 particular players, don't feel bad if you can't put in Nolan. Throw in Matt Chapman. You'll be all right. Next up, J.D. Davis at 3.8. He's been doing pretty good. Going up versus Patrick Corbin, he's 6 for 20, batting 300. He's going yard on him 3 times. 3 home runs versus Patrick Corbin. Batting 300. And he's going up against a righty. 3.8, bats 5th. Get him in there, guys. J.D. Davis. I mean, a GPP play here is Cabrera at 3.7. Going up versus Steven Matz. 2 for 4. Lifetime. That's a 500 batting average, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1 single, 1 double. You're not going to ask for much, 3.7. I think this Washington team's going to wake up one of these days. So when they do, don't miss it. And I feel it coming soon. And then next up, Yanni Diaz is kind of interesting. 3.3. I know this kid has power. Just not having a good year at all, to say the least. But he's going up against Brewer. Lifetime, he's 2 for 3 for 2 singles. So 3.3, Yanni Diaz is definitely worth consideration. I mean, you're doing that kind of stuff. You're being contrarian. You're being different, right? Another Arizona Diamondback here, 3.7 at Coors Field. Eduardo Escobar. That's 4th in the lineup, guys. Arizona's getting no respect. None. 0 zip. Going up against Gray, lifetime, he's 3 for 9, batting 333, and he does have a home run off him. Then 9 at bats, 2 singles, 1 home run. So Escobar, I mean, you can really stack these Diamondbacks, and they're cheap. They're really cheap, so don't you dare be sour. All right, so let's go to shortstop. All right, so Trevor Story, I have no problem fading here at 6-1. I'd rather just play Ariano. Story, 7 for 27 versus Ray. That's only a 259 batting average. 2 home runs. Lefty, righty, it doesn't matter. Now, Trevor Story used to crush lefties. Now it's just more like he's evened out. I'm going to go with Ariano on this one, so Trevor Story will probably get 3 home runs. That's just how it goes. But for paying up over $6K for a batter, I'm going to go Nolan. And then we got my man, the most consistent home run hitter. He got another one today. How many days is that in a row? Fernando Tatis. Love this guy, man. 5'4". He'll be low owned because, of course, you can definitely get him in there with confidence. Read off hitters, steals bases, gets home runs. This kid, look out for him in the future, man. He's going to be the next Mike Trout. I'm telling you. At 5'4", get him in there. Next up, Trey Turner, 4'8". I'll take it. I mean, another one who's not having a good season, but he's going to wake up. He has to. It's Trey freaking Turner. One of my favorite players. You guys ever seen him run? He's one of the fastest people in baseball. Go watch a YouTube video of him running like a 100-yard dash. The dude is fast. So he gets on base, most likely he'll steal it. The problem is he hasn't been getting on base this year. But going up against Mats, he's 10 for 31, batting .323, 7 singles, 3 doubles, guys. And you're getting him under 5K. Trey Turner, get him in there. And if you really want to be contrarian, you got J.P. Crawford here at 4K. Leads off for Seattle. Now, he's 2 for 4 against Gibson. Now, he doesn't hit home runs. It's not what he does. He steals bases, all right? 1 single, 1 double, 500 batting average. He gets on base. He'll steal it. J.P. Crawford, get him in there at 4K. And Nico Goodrum, I like that he leads off for Detroit. He's only 3.8. He was having a hell of a stretch until today, I think. 2 20-point fantasy games in a row. For a leadoff hitter, 3.8, I mean, he's over 3 against Keuchel, but Keuchel's a great pitcher. But Keuchel's a lefty, and Goodrum crushes lefties. So keep him in your back pocket at 3.8. All right, let's go to outfield. All right, so Christian Yelich, 5'3", abso-freaking-lutely, get him in there. He's facing a righty, absolutely crushes righties, and he's absolutely dominating right now. He's making up for lost time. He must have got so much hate mail. And he's finally seen the light and has gotten us to glory. So Christian Yelich at 5'3", get him in there. And move on. He'll be low owned. Next up, Nomar Marza is interesting. He's only 3.3, bats 7th for sorry guys, for the White Sox. 3.3 though. Look at this. Going up against Fulmer, he's 5 for 9, batting .556, 4 singles, 1 home run. He's one of these players that'll sneak up on you that'll be like 1% owned, if that, and he's only 3.3. So if you got, you're stacking up these cores guys or these 5K guys, you need one player, even 2. I already gave you Lamb and what's his fucking name, Stonehenge or whatever. Just remember these names, because trust me, I've been there. I'm like, fuck, I only got 3 left or 2-9 left. I got you, all right? So these are the type of guys that'll make or break your lineups. 5 for 9 against Fulmer, though. That's crazy. Next up, you can go Mike Trout at 6K. Because Manaea, he already got a home run off him this year. I watched it. Of course, it's against my Oakland A's, but lifetime he's batting .368 against them. 3 singles, 1 triple, 3 home runs. I think because of Coors Field, Mike Trout goes super low owned, and that 6K price tag is going to be hard to get to him. But for $200 less, I highly, highly recommend you go to this man right here, the bearded one from Duck Dynasty, Charlie Blackmon. Now, it doesn't matter lefty, righty. Really doesn't matter. It used to back in the day, but not so much anymore. Look at this against Ray. He's 20 for 46, batting .435, 13 singles, 1 double, 1 triple, 5 home runs. You tell me. You get him and Ariano in a lineup, you're golden. You are golden. Those are my must-to plays, guys. Get them in there. All right, Charlie Blackmon especially at 5'8". And this is gross. I almost threw up in my mouth, but JD Martinez not having a good season. 5'1", but I couldn't pass this up. Against Yarbrough, who's a lefty, JD Martinez crushes lefties. And he's batting .571 against them lifetime. 8 for 14, 3 singles, 4 doubles, 1 home run. JD needs to get his shit together. And what better pitcher than Yarbrough to do it against, guys? And he's a lefty. That's just a 1-2 combo. It's just like the perfect storm. So As gross as it sounds, JD Martinez, get him in there. Sterling Marte, another power hitter here, 4-7, Coors Field. Just had to point that out. Bats third in the order. You know, not having that bad of a season. He does have a home run against Ray already. Sorry, against Gray, not Ray. 4-7 though. That's very tempting for a Coors Field game for a man that bats third. Like I said, Arizona, you want to do a stack, they are very cheap. Colorado, not so much. But I would only take 2 Colorado players. Maybe 3. All right, next up, Jock Peterson for you Dodger fans out there that say I don't pick enough Dodgers. That's because they don't score runs until like the 7th inning and give me a freaking heart attack. All right? It looks like they're going to get shut out, and then the 6th or 7th inning, they'll get like 7 runs. Jock Peterson going up versus Richards. He's a righty. You play Jock Peterson versus righties, and you move on. He led off today. He might lead off again tomorrow. 3 for 7, 429, 1 single, 1 HR, guys. Jock Peterson has it in for righties, and he's only 4-5. So Dodgers fans, I got you, all right? Garrett Hampson's interesting at 4-3 for Colorado. 2 for 5 versus Ray, guys. 2 singles. He's not much of a power guy, but he's been very consistent. 12, 6, 18, 7, and 4-3. Get him in there. There's just so many great plays here, guys, that nobody's talking about. They're going to overlook it. I guarantee you. And we got fat Cole Calhoun here. Power hitter. Coors Field. He's only 4-1. Not to mention he's 2 for 3 lifetime against Gray. Fat Cole Calhoun. A lot of people will overlook him. Get him in there at 4-1. David Peralta. 3-9. Are you kidding me? Right? 3-9 for Peralta. Against Gray, he's batting 478. Arizona has a great batting average against this pitcher. Plain and simple. He crushes righties. He's 11 for 23, batting 478 against Gray, guys. 10 singles, 1 triple. I'd like to see a home run out of him, but Peralta's got power. So bombs away at 3-9, guys. Just no respect for Arizona. We already went over JD. Michael Conforto, 3-5 for you Mets fans. Versus Corbin, he's 8 for 22. That's a 364 batting average. But look at that. 5 home runs against him, guys. And he's only 3-5. When I've played Conforto this year, it's worked out for me. I know it's a lefty. He does way better against righties. But for some reason, he has a lot of hard contact off of Patrick Corbin. He's gotten 5 home runs against him. So tee it off. Patrick Corbin just might as well go up there, put the baseball on a freaking golf tee, and let him just fucking hit it because he's going to hit one out. So Michael Conforto at 3-5. Get him in there. You could go Alex Verdugo. When I play him, he gets me a goose egg every single time. And the only reason why I play him because he's been leading off lately. If he leads off, he's worth a look against Yarbrough. Listen, he has 2 at-bats against him. One of those was a home run. All right? 1 for 2 with a home run. Verdugo, if he bleeds off, I guess, and he's only 3-3. Not bad. Robbie Grossman, my man from the Oakland Athletics, man. Another one. He got another home run today, and he's only 2-4. I play him almost all the time, and he's like 3%, 2% owned. And he's only 2-4 for a guy that's getting consistently 20 or more fantasy points a game. No respect for my man Robbie Grossman here. 2-4, guys. You want to do an A stack as a contrarian. I mean, I think it would work out. They're scoring a lot of runs right now. They're winning a lot of games. So, Robbie Grossman, get him in there. You see what I'm talking about? All this value. I'm so freaking excited for this slate. I'm pumped. And you can see why. So, that's going to do it, guys. And let's go to my watch play. I have 40 watch players this video, guys. So, it's kind of a longer video. I do apologize, but do we want to win or do we want to win? Do we want to get that edge or not? So I'm going to snap my finger. And when I do, it's time for Schroeder's picks. Now, Schroeder's my cat, if you're new. And he gives you 3 home run calls. Between Schroeder and I, you guys know our record. It speaks for itself. We are on it. And Schroeder will give you his 3 home runs calls. So let me go grab this little rascal. When I snap my finger, he will just appear out of thin air. Ready? And look at that. He appears out of nowhere. The amazing thing of editing, I tell you. All right, Schroeder. So he was warm in his new bed. He has a little mouse in front of him, his little stuffed animal. I feel bad for waking him up, but you know what, Schroeder? The people tune in to see you. He's already looking at the player pool. Look at him. He's already plotting. All right, Schroeder. Who's going to get us the first home run? Who do you got? Oh, okay. I can see that one. So Schroeder says Christian Yelich is going to get one. All right, dude. I like it. So Schroeder, who's going to get the second home run? Looking at my player pool, I know here, I got to scroll up and down for you, huh? There you got a boy. He's looking. He's looking. Who's going to get the second home run? There's lots to choose from. Okay. Don't want to tilt his head. Really? Yeah. All right. Fine. Schroeder says Nolan Ariano's going to get one. We all know that. But still, it's a pick, right? So, Schroeder, here's where we really need you. Who's going to get us 2 home runs? 2. Who's going to break the slate? Who's it going to be? See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So Schroeder and I are on the same page. Schroeder says Charlie Blackmon is going to get 2 home runs. And that's going to do it for Schroeder's picks. He likes to dance. He likes to sing. I tell you what, if he can sing and dance, I wouldn't have to work anymore, right? That's right. You don't have to look anymore. We're done. So that's going to do it, guys, for Schroeder's picks. Don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Come check us out. The cheapest in the industry, guys. All right, I'm gonna let Schroeder down here. He wants to go down. Um, we'd love to have you. We do every single sport, every sport known to mankind. And don't forget, Draft Dashboard. This right here is only $1 for 30 days, guys. You can do this lineup optimizer right here. There we go. I was trying to get that damn thing to go away. That's what she said. Um, you can do as many lineups as you want. You can do GPP, cash. It don't matter. You can do hundreds of them, guys, which consists of my watch players, your watch players, and who Draft Dashboard thinks you should play. You also get the MLB cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value of the slate, guys. Best home run hitters. This is Draft Dashboard. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. It's only $1 for 30 days. I shoot all my videos with it. And I'm proud to say they are my sponsor. So go check them out. Give them some love. And that's going to do it. So let's say our prayer. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. God bless your friends, your family, and your neighbors if you like them. Where we go one, we go all. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. Sorry I took the night off last night, guys, from baseball, but this is a good one. Let's get it. All right, guys. Take care. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment because I love you guys. Take care.